Good evening. Lazy Sunday free tarot card readings. Simple stuff. 2 cards, 1 card. Yes or no? Something like that. Okay. A card for tomorrow. No. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay. See. For tomorrow. Tomorrow, the victory awaits. Good choices have been made. So now, I think tomorrow, if you have chosen right, it will be a good day in the end. Sort of like a fiery fire, so it could be related to some passion, so you get some good feedback. It's like the laurel leaves like they were given to the Olympic Games winners, I guess, still are. So it's like, could be also that if you don't give up for the coins, then you will basically achieve not a huge goal, but if you have chosen right, you will achieve a small goal with your passion. Okay. All right. Okay. And then, as important as ever, does John still have feelings for me? We start. I put here you, John, and what's between them. Does he have feelings, and what is between you guys? So this is you. It's the star upside down. This is John with the Ace of Swords, and what's between is the Eight of Wands upside down. So I think you're being a bit. You're kind of trying to look for signs that are not right there. I think John is having other opportunities that he's looking into. I think he does not, and if he could, he has not dealt with this. He's just kind of moving forward, I think, at the moment. So no, I would have to say no. I don't think John. I think you are a bit over hopeful about this and trying to look signs for and see signs. Or maybe if you have been in touch with him, like that everything this person says, you try to find something that would mean that. But no, I would have to say no. Should I stay or should I move in this particular situation? Let's see. Wait, not this one quite. Okay. Okay, should I stay or should I move? Here is you. Here is you staying. And here's you moving. So, Queen of Cups is the starting situation. And staying. So we have the Devil, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So that would be staying. So let's see what it says with the glory. So there's upside down the Hermit, the Temperance, and the Four of Cups. So I think, yeah, you are looking into your feelings. So I think this would be related to like an emotional situation and maybe physically staying or going with someone. I think if you would choose to stay, you would need help, like a professional help from someone and guidance, like a counselor of sorts. That would give an opportunity, but I'm not sure if that would lead still to deal with the things and the problems that has been present. So it could nudge things a little bit forward if you stay. On the other hand, if you go, there is that if you go, you are gonna kind of a little bit, because there's the Hermit, you are kind of a little bit then also, when here is the Eight of Wands, and it could be the conclusion of staying here with the Hermit. I think that means that you are not gonna search for the answers if you go. It's just like that you're gonna escape the situation. Of course, that will start then sort of make you emotionally maybe a little bit stable, or actually much for now. But I think based on this, that will not still lead sort of to. I think you're gonna just can keep doing the same things and set the same where you are. So even in this, I don't know if either path is like definitely great. I sort of like, if you want to have it easy, I don't think either one is, but I would say that I would stay. That would give you like a still more like a lesson in life to stay and to solve the situation with yourself, I think. But if you don't feel you have the energy to that, it will give you some elevation, or like a understanding also if you go. But still, in the end, I would say staying would be the way that you would deal with things within you better. So I would suggest either one. Might be not very easy path, but I would, if you have these two choices, and usually it's either or, so then stay by all means, and be ready to uh, and try to get help, maybe even professional or very trusted individual who could be some kind of middleman in your situation. That would be the thing. Then a general vibe for my summer. Let's see. Let's do a little bit more. We start with one card for these two. Okay, start with this. See what we can see. Um, at the moment, it looks like that you might have had big expectations for the summer. Somehow, especially like in the feeling department, emotional, you have been. But I think that what I get from this is that the summer might like general vibe for the summer would be that it's not quite as what you pictured. It's not gonna be quite as much. I think you have had expectations that it's gonna be like really explosively, like movie style thing. But I think it's a bit more ordinary than that. So I would say there's a slight disappointment because you have put expectations so high. So we take two more. So there's Ace of Cups, there's the Sun, and the Page of Cups. Somehow I think it's like you, well, the summer supposed to be sunny as you supposed to shine like the sun sort of to others and for yourself, but you cannot quite get that out from yourself to the world. So that is why the whole thing is, I think it's like comes down to this, that again, like if you can turn these, and these will turn also easily the cup. So if you can manage it how you feel, then the summer will turn out to be better. But maybe if you can take more realistic expectations, there could be also like there's you have been waiting for a message. Maybe it's like that you get to go to study abroad or something like this, that you have friends or something should, but something doesn't hasn't come true at least yet, and might be that doesn't. So maybe you were wanting a vacation in Europe for, I don't know, 2 months or whatever, but that's not seem to be maybe coming true. So that could be so, but you can make the best out of the situation by changing your own attitudes and become the sun, and don't let the sun go down on anything. Okay? Just a sec. So when you come here, say hi on the chat or comments. Leave say bye. It's nice. It's polite. I try that as well. So, okay. Midsummer has passed. Now it's downhill from here. Basically, it has been that the days grew longer, and now the nights will start growing also here in the north. But yeah, it's like almost midnight here, and it's still kind of like light. That's the crazy thing here, that the winter is just darkness and the summer is basically just light. It's not. It's 12 and it's not dark, man. It's a bit crazy, Okay, so what do I need to pay attention to at the moment? So what would be the stuff to pay attention to at the moment? Like now. Let's start with one. Let's see what that gets. And you're not so sneaky as you think you are. I think that's what you need to be. But maybe, as you can see, this is the seven of swords. It's like you might not be quite the thief or the scoundrel or the player or the something that you think you are. Maybe it's like if you would try to gather the swords, you would drop of them, and the whole enemy camp will wake up, and they will catch you, and I don't know, put you on tar and feathers, and or something even worse. So I would pay attention to not try to pull off any stunts in a way, like to keep in mind that you might not be as skilled in the art of deception or even the art of diplomacy that you think you are. So I would pay attention to that right now. Yeah, and then let's see. What advice do the cards give me in my situation? Well, start with one card. So, I think what the cards would say in this, from my view, is like the secret is out. There's no longer hiding it. I think if you consider this is a temple, this is the sort of the guardian of divine mysteries and stuff. But for me, it's more like if there was a veil, if there was something covering the stuff, it ain't there anymore. So I think it's actually not even a smaller thing. It's like the cat's out of the bag. Like everybody can see it. So I think it's time to, come straight forward, whatever it is. Because that was the high priestess upside down. So this is what we get from this. Then would be, should I accept the new position I am offered at work? I'm not sure if you really have a choice, but who knows? Let's see. Should I accept the position? We'll take 2 paths for this. Let me try something completely different. Okay. This is if you do it. This is it if you do not do it. And then, like, a couple of cards to get more info. This is if you do it. Yeah, you're gonna be indoctrinated. Says again the high priestess. You're gonna get the position that you will be given more like you're gonna be put more into, and you will be given more information that has been unavailable for you before. So you are basically, in that sense, will be more in the know, I would think. But it might feel first like it might seem that it's a bit of a nightmare, the whole situation, but actually the aim, it's going to be a good opportunity. So it might be that you are a bit concerned about it, but what it is, as you are asking, so should you accept the position? Yes, no. So I would say, let's see what it says with the no. Well, there's the King of Wands, there's the Eight of Cups, there's the Emperor upside down. I would say if this would be yes, this would be no, I would say you should. Because with this, it's like that might make you anxious. Maybe you're considering that that you would start thinking like, okay, if I pass this new position, then I'm gonna be thought of differently. It might be a little bit jumpy after this, and Doesn't mean that I don't think that would affect you as much as they would kick you out or something, but you would kind of lose ground on my view in the end. So I think, and then we have the emperor upside down. So I think you should. That's what I think. Alrighty then. Then we continue. And if you want to reach me, then lunaqtarot@gmail.com. Moment. All right. What advice the cards give me to my situation? We'll see. So, Lazy Sunday, free tarot card readings. Midsummer is drawing to an end. Let's see. So, what advice the cards want to give me to my situation? We'll see. Past, present, future. Well, we get the high priestess all the time, no, don't we? So, yeah, I think, again, for me, this brings about this that you did not have all the information in your situation, but now at the moment there is the ace of swords, which would be, I would say, in this case, opportunity that is offered. So maybe you figured out something of the info that you didn't know. So there's definitely an opportunity for now. Might not be the most easiest stuff, and it's not even maybe 100% clear what it is, but it's there. It's like a king idea, if you can. So it's like a light bulb has gone up. So you have just, if you didn't, you are just about to realize something. Maybe your logic, like your cogs in your head will be like, so that's like past, present, future. And that will lead to a moderate success, not maybe something extremely grand, but it will put you forward. You will be celebrated even. And you understand that you made the right choice as well. So what is the advice in this is that a little bit more patience and you are just about to figure out the stuff. Let's put just one advice from this. Don't be anxious. Yeah, be patient. I think all the pieces are there. It's just like, for example, personally, what could be, for example, is like I was writing lyrics for like 3 hours and I just tried to figure out what to write next. And then it's like, okay, at the time I was smoking, I just gonna take a small break. I went there to have a smoke in the balcony, and I sit down, I lit the cigarette, I was like, oh my god, now I know. Then I ran back and I had to text what I needed. Could be even something like that. But patience, I think your stuff is about to be, you're gonna get the idea, you're gonna figure it out right about now. Okay, so next. Um, is this a good time to launch my new business? Let's see what it says. What we get. But first we have to check one thing here. Just a sec. Okay. Is this a good time to launch my new business? We'll take past, present, future, and this is what we get from there. And let's see. What we get from here. Yes. So past, present, future, and let's see if we take a separated. So what we do. So that's the page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. I think somebody has been sort of, or you have been struggling, and somebody has not been really working for this. Somebody might have tried to work against you, and at the moment, I think you are thinking too much to hold on to your coins. You would need to be spending, or you need to be investing, or you need to be doing something with it. And I think it would be somehow for me that you are not quite financially, like at the moment, in control. And if you were to start the business now, if you were to launch the business now, I think you would be kind of sliced up. Maybe there would be like you haven't figured everything out. Maybe you've been trying to do too much things on your own. As you see all the cards in here, past, present, future, there's one person in all of them. So I would have to say that I don't think it looks like the best time to start your new business. So yeah, try to figure out more. Let's say a small advice still there. I think you have to, well, the six, that's the lovers. So, yeah, maybe this is this that you didn't want to make a choice here. And actually, the thing is that you have to make a choice with something, and it's about the money, I would think. And that's why somehow you cannot make the choice maybe at the moment. So that's not the time to do either the business launch now. So but the choice has to be made, because it's like if you don't, then it's just gonna be like here, you're gonna be just stuck. So basically you have to make a choice, but make a good one. Think about it. And don't be hasty. But no, I don't think now is time. Exactly now is not the time, and not also, yeah, exactly now is not the time. And then Another question. What's holding me back? Let's see what we can get with that. The fives. So we take one card and see, do we need more or is this going to be enough? What's holding you back is that you are not at your sharpest at the moment. You are like you have like toppled from your phone. I think you have been more like using your logic and have a really clear mind, a clear head going on. But at the moment, you are somehow not focused at all. You're a bit of a mesh. So I think that's what's holding you back. That you're not quite at your A game at the moment. So how to turn yourself back like to the right position is like, I would say, like, don't try to lead or fight. I think you would need to somehow let things move on their own. Sort of like, don't try to make like a, no, it's kind of weird, but I think it comes to this that you should not try to like think too much. Okay, what was happened there? How much I made that, or what is there, or like basically not think about it too much. I think you need to take like easy and let things move on their own. Basically, for there. That I think it's not time for war, sort of like, or anything. That it's not time to lead the troops, or I think you need to rest a little bit too. Okay. So you need to get your end game back. You need some chilling time. What do I need to let go or sacrifice? Let's see what we get from that. It's interesting. We'll change. Okay. We start with one card. What do I need to let go or sacrifice? Let's see. Well, the judgment. Um, I think the point exactly is that you have not come full circle and you are not like the resurrection is not there yet. The wheel is still moving and the world keeps on turning. So I think things are not ready. So you need to let go the idea that things are ready or that you have reached a certain point, because it seems you have not yet. So whatever it is like, let go of the idea that things are ready. Maybe that's even more in general, that like everything is evolving all the time. So the wheel keeps turning. Sometimes you ride the wheel, sometimes you spin the wheel. So you need to let go of the idea that you have reached something, or that something is ready, or that the circle is not complete, because it's not. And even it can be maybe, but at the moment not. So you need to let that thought go. So you need to sacrifice some kind of certainty or idea of this, that now you have reached a level of something, because that has not happened. And the level that you want to reach and you need to reach is higher. It's bigger. It's better. Okay? What awaits in the near future? Well, how about that? We'll see. Okay. This takes past, present, and the near future. Queen of Cups. The Death upside down. And the Six of Pentacles. I think in the past there has been something that has been kind of bothering you, and you couldn't get quite your head around it, and there should have been a change in the present that has not quite happened. So, what to be expecting in the near future is that you will have a choice to make that seems relatively small, but it's going to affect surprisingly much to the balance in your life. So, what's to be expected in the near future is a seemingly small decision that might have big consequences, could be even related to legal matters, in my view. So, choose wisely. And then, okay. Welcome to Luna Q Tarot. Lazy Sunday free readings. Say hi when you come, say bye when you go. It's polite, it's nice. Okay. So, next we would have here is, can I trust Ben? Okay. Well, this seems like a relatively simple thing, so we put one card and we see what we get. If this is something that you have asked advice for him, for example, I would say no. I don't think you can trust this person, as at least in this matter. So, no, I don't think so. That's my opinion. What I see here. It's not an opinion, it's what I see here. I would say no, you cannot trust him. In this matter, maybe it's not like a overall issue that of trust that you couldn't, but at least this what somehow you have in mind. I think he might not have the perspective, and maybe he has his own agenda sort of a little bit in here. So no, I don't think you can trust him in this matter at least. Why do I feel I have been betrayed? Um, like just the feeling, but is there any uh, truth to it, or is it just me? That's it. This is the answer. I think it's because you feel that you're not in control of your impulses, sort of. So I think it's more like, I think it's more in your head. I don't think you have actually been betrayed. I think it's more like you feel, yeah. But I think it's relating to this that you would wanted to control a situation or a person, and then when you couldn't, then you feel that you have been betrayed. But you've been betrayed at best or worst, however you want to see it, by yourself. Yourself has betrayed yourself. So don't step on the lizard. When you stand up from this and try to keep calm. Well, well, well. Is there a future for Tom and I, or for Tom and me? Let's see. This is you, or this is Tom. Let's see those first. This is you. It seems that you cannot rest, and things are not quite. This is not quite logic, and in your situation, and I think it's not in your hands, so to speak, and it's not just logic that how that goes. Um, so you bit, I think you cannot really rest. You are maybe a bit too occupied even about this. I think Tom is sort of like undecided that he maybe didn't give yet too much thought of that if there is a future, but maybe he's living the present. Uh, Somehow I get the, well. Then we have we have the four of swords. We have the judgment, and then we have the uh, two of swords in the middle. So basically, I think also that you have not discussed all the things that you should have. You have kept secrets from each other, and now you seem to be slightly stuck in some way. So let's see what would be advice from here. Maybe you didn't tell him everything, so he could have actually not been making up his mind for the future. I would be considering this. And advice, I would say, like, start anew. Put things on the table. On the table. So, and be childish or be naive. Just, trust each other and then go forward from that. We have the fool for the asset advice. So, I think that either you do this and you are willing to plunge down from there's like a cliff, plunge down from that together, and figuratively speaking, of course, and see where it leads, or then you will be stuck. And maybe that would mean that if you don't come clean or like or surprisingly be honest to each other, then there is not going to be future for Tom and you. So, as they say in this country, it's like put put the cat on the table. Like, I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, so if you do that, then it's you have a chance. But there cannot be future for you if this is based, if there is nothing to base it on also. So you have to better maybe have some difficult discussions even about that. It would be nice to, I would have liked to say like, sure, of course there is this, and it's gonna be really cool and easy. You don't really have to be anything, but just be there, and everything's gonna be hunky dory or however that is said. But yeah, there's movies and then there's life, and sometimes life is cooler than the movies. Okay, moving on. What to expect in my love life in the near future? We take past, present, and the near future. I think you might have had a breakup recently or something like this. Something that didn't somehow actually satisfy you really much. So you decided to move, or you're taking a break with someone, or you been just didn't want to get in the game of things. And I think you are at the moment a bit tired still, and basically uh, you're looking for the fire inside you, sort of. You're looking for actually what do you really want and what's gonna light your fire. I think that's the case. So I guess it's been a bit slow in the past and it's not so kind of wild in the present. Hello, welcome to Luna Q Tarot. Say hi when you come, say bye when you go. But yeah, I think there's uh, in the near future for your love life, I think there is still things you will find like yourself and your self-love also, which means that then that will open the door. So I think it's in the end it's gonna be that you're gonna find the fire, that what lights your fire, you're gonna find it and in the near future. And then I guess after this it's just things what you want will come to you. Because it's a 9, it's gonna be 10 and you're gonna have fulfillment in the area. So how whatever you're looking for, searching for, I think yeah, that is coming. So I would say like at the moment, I think you just need to chill and think what is the thing that you kind of what ignites you. So what do you want, and then you figure it out. Actually, you will find. Then things will be looking really nice. I would say, at least for the near future, you will feel good about yourself and everything, and then good things will come from that. So I think in the near future, things are looking up. There is going to be more action in the way probably that you wish it to be, because you are now in this phase of figuring that out. Okay, so no, so we have little while still, lazy Sunday, free tarot card readings. Welcome, welcome. So we see. I'm planning on a trip. Is this the right time and place? Is it going to be the right place and the right time? Let's see. Okay, from here. I'll start with one. No, do this first. Okay. I have one card here first. I'm planning on a trip. Is it the right time and right place? Based on this, I would say no, it is not the right time and right place. You have not, I don't know if you have fooled yourself that you wish to go somewhere that you don't really want to go, and I would say that this is not at the moment the right place when you're about to go, and it's not quite the right time either. There's something. I think it looks like you might be trying to escape something that it's to that, so you might be have to deal with some stuff before you should go. Figure something out here and not in a trip. Let go, I think, would be the case. So don't try so hard. It's not always A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So you have to maybe just let the tears fall or something, like maybe you have to just kind of, well, you have to figure something out. You have to solve it before you go. So this is not the right time and the place to go anywhere. You need to stay where you are, because going somewhere is not going to help you. It's gonna be sort of worse, because then you're in a new place when you're supposed to be like enjoying and stuff and maybe exploring and having an adventure, but you feel like crap. So it's better to feel like crap a little while at home and then go adventure and have a good time, and you feel even better. You will be renewed, all that. So at the moment, no. There's actually a cartoon children's book that there's a small owl who says always, no. I don't want to go on a trip. I don't want to eat this. I don't want to do that. It's really funny. I don't know. Somebody made a really cool stuff. I think it's originally in English. I read it in Finnish though. Should I act or wait? Usually this is the stuff, right? Of course, if you, let's see. This is you. This is if you act. Up is act. And this is if you wait. So here are you. Oh yeah. So the emperor. So basically, you are coming from like a steady foundation. It seems like you are the person who can decide this, and you have all sort of like done the work before this. So should you act or wait? Well, basically, even the emperor suggests for me is like, I would say without seeing the cards that I think the situation will go your way whatever you do, but let's see what they say. So up is act, because you're the emperor. The emperor doesn't really have to act. So it's just for once it might be enough that you are just there. Well, the Queen of Swords, the Hangman, and the Six of Swords to act and not to act. Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Moon. So I would say still that I would say act with this, basically. Uh, with some creative thinking, you're gonna have a change of perspective. You understand that you have to let go of something and decide, and the decision would be made that you will be moving to calmer waters, so to speak. And you make a decision. As you are the emperor, you will decide uh, after this act something that's the case. And with this, I don't like that it ends in the moon. There is the ten of swords here, and your celebration is not so. Maybe it's also like I said before, sort of like when you're the emperor, well, in a sense, you just are. You don't really need, kind of would need that, but anyway, maybe it's in this case. Uh, Talking more about this, since you are the emperor does not wait. The emperor acts. They wait for the emperor. Let's put it this way. So, and waiting is not gonna end in a. I think waiting is gonna end. Well, some cycle would end. It's not gonna be very like a celebration to wait. It's gonna be bit numbing. It means like you're putting off a decision if there you're gonna make it after a while, and it's gonna lead to like more like a being stuck really badly. So with these two, definitely act. Okay. So then we ask here, what's up with Tim? That he's been, I haven't seen him in a while. What's up with Tim? Is he okay? What's going on? We'll see what's up with Tim. Okay, if we can. Okay. Hey, past, present, future of Tim. Tim has somehow dropped the ball in something, and he has not been able to juggle the same way he did before. He has uh, sort of, I think Tim has fucked up financially something. Yeah, and then comes more Pentacles. There's the Two of Pentacles, there's the Queen of Pentacles, and then there's a, so everything is Pentacles. So I think uh, he made some mistakes, and now he's kind of big puzzle what to do with the situation, and he cannot see now or in the future also like sort of like a way out from there. He cannot find a creative solution, and maybe this is what he normally does, and now he doesn't seem to be able to find one. So for me, this is about money in this sense. So he's been maybe a bit withdrawn because he's trying to figure things out otherwise. Maybe he did something at work that didn't go so well, and now he is kind of like he might have taken a little bit of beating for getting where he is, and now he had to juggle 2 months, and things haven't turned out the way he wanted, and there has been some he has dropped the ball in some way, or some project didn't come true, or he cannot get some project that he was supposed to, so he's not doing very well financially, I think, in that sense. So that's what's up. This is why he's been distant. Maybe he's concentrated on some financial matters in the end. Okay, there is 2 paths to choose from, 2 careers. Which one should I take? The first one, which is my first option, which will be here in the up. My first choice. And this sort of like second choice is on the down. So we'll see what we get from that. Let's see. So what career I should pursue? Okay, so here you are. Here is the first choice, like your sort of favorite thing. Here's the second favorite, or the second option. Maybe you really don't have others. Okay, so we have the career there first. So I think you are thinking at the moment that you cannot achieve. Maybe you're a bit hesitant of both, but you feel that you cannot achieve a move. So here's the first choice. I would say that there's 5 of Swords, then there is the Hermit, and the Temperance. Which one should you take? I think this looks like there is, in the beginning, if you choose your first, it might be like you might need some advice to go through. Eventually, you have to find the answers within yourself. But to begin, you need an advice. Maybe to choosing the first path of your favorite path, and that requires some soul searching. Maybe that actually comes down to that: is it really going to be the one that you really want? And maybe after all this, will it be? Because if this would be this way, this Temperance would be this way, because we have 5 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Temperance. Temperance is upside down. So I would say that maybe the first choice, it will be some small difficulties, and you need advice to get there, and then you have to find from yourself the whole business that is this really what you were looking for. And it's not, in the end, at least here with this, I see that it might not be offering as much as you expect for you, like the satisfaction as that. Then the second option is 4 of Wands, Page of Cups, and 7 of Pentacles. So I would say that somehow I'm thinking, I get this impression that the second option is something that would be more in your comfort zone. Maybe it would be literally more near home. And this would be one reason why you would be choosing this. But this is not something, would be more like a, it's not really like to put the butter on your bread even, that, because I don't think that would be financially, on the other hand, as good that could be expected. So I would say, like, I would go with the first one, because I think there is more. You will, at least, if you're nothing else, you're gonna find out, because the Hermit is there, you're gonna find out. Maybe that's the point, that you need to find out if the first option is for you in the end. So it could be that if you figure that out, maybe it turns this here. So then it's going to be exactly, it's going to be a bloody enlightenment. But at the moment, it doesn't look quite much. So maybe you haven't, maybe it's something like you don't know how it is in Paris before you live there. In Spain, you can visit for vacation. You don't know how it is since you moved there and you live there. Or when you come to Finland, the darkness will eat you alive. No, but you don't know before you. So maybe that's the kind of thing. So I think this is like being too safe. And maybe you are hesitant with the carrot event, that you're a little bit hesitant to do either because of this. And then on the other hand, maybe you don't like this either, but it's like a very safe choice and maybe near home, and it's nothing out of the ordinary. So that might not be okay. Fair enough. Then we're gonna take and give thanks for the lazy Sunday. So for 3 readings. If check this out. There. lunakutarot@gmail.com. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave you with a card. Whoa. So basically, I'm going to put a card, and then let's see, moment. Here's Page of Cups. So this is in general what to think about, and this is an advice for you in general for next week. Whatever you can get from this Page of Cups. I will not tell anything. You look into it, see what you get. Then you can even tell me what you got from it. Come back. Hey, if you like the readings, please subscribe, hit the bell, all that business. Come back, and basically, I'll see you in the future. It will be tomorrow, Monday, probably at the same hour. Okay, I'm on Facebook too. Bye bye. Don't forget this.